Well, hello there, guys, and welcome to the Battle of Bull Run, aka Second Manassas. We're going to try and get a victory here as the Union. I have no doubt it's going to be a tough one because, quite frankly, the enemy outguns us, number one, and this is a historic loss for the Union. So I'm actually going to take control here of John Pope. John Pope is the major general that we've got going here. I want to go ahead and move him up to Matthews Hill. In fact, I'd like to take a position like this on Matthews Hill so we come into the east of the enemy, but let's just see if it works. Now, obviously, that's going to take some time. We will probably fast forward. In the meantime, I'm just going to zoom in here and actually take control of this force, the 3rd Corps, and I think we'll proceed forward. I'm going to try to hold this wooded area. I'm not going to worry too much about going to Graveton yet. Right now, I just want to kind of bring the fight to the rebels. Alright, let's go ahead, guys, get it started. And we will, of course, fast forward as we need to. They're always coming up with improvements here in the game, so it's good to see. But a lot left to do, of course, and I'm guessing we're probably going to be engaging the enemy by the time we get here. I don't think they'll let us take the Henry House without a fight, but who knows? There's a lot about this battle that I'm not quite that aware of. We could start actually fast forwarding here pretty soon. What I'm thinking of doing is going here to the Warden Turnpike, turning this way, and using this force with Pope to just attack. Basically, a flank attack. We'll see how it goes. How's it going, Andrew? Good to see you. Let's actually go ahead. We're going to fast forward here. And again, I wouldn't recommend fast forwarding by 10. A lot can happen with this. We're going to do it during this battle. We'll try not to make it a habit. Make sure that McDowell is... Yeah, nice. They're moving now. And again, I'm ignoring for now Groveton because I want to try to engage this Confederate force. Maybe that's a mistake. We'll soon find out. We're going to really find out if it's a mistake by crossing over here, splitting our army. That could be not such a good idea. I could hear the enemy artillery already bombarding our positions. But can we take the Henry House and the farm? They're letting us set up pretty much, but look at that large rebel force. A lot of artillery there as well. And he's moving with the entire army, so the entire army is moving over here. That's not what I want to do, though. I'm going to take McDowell. I don't think they'll expect this, and we're going to simply turn back and engage on this side. They think we're all going to join the force over here, but eventually we're going to fall back and actually engage over there. We have taken the Matthews Hill area. Once we get set up here, I'll have a better idea of how we want to approach the rebels, but maybe we just want to go full on at them. We know where they are. If we can just lead an attack right there, we should do okay. Again, keep in mind that this is a major Confederate victory, so the numbers are against us, but we're going to try to make it work. Get into position, boys. Take control of Pope here. Of course, the actual general, the head general here of this army. And I'm going to get right here. You see this sort of topography here. It's kind of up a hill. I'm going to try to push our boys forward. Let's go, man. There's quite a lot of movement going on here to get into position, and it's going to be night soon. So I would guess that the battle will continue in the morning. I'm almost certain that that's going to be the case. We do have a few positions, though, of which to start from, and I think this should be a nice little fight in the morning. We didn't grab Henry Hill. Got to try to grab that if we can. A lot of movement by Jackson's forces, but no fighting. That's the first time we have had no fighting on day one. Just maneuvering. Now, that's a Civil War battle if I ever saw one. Get that Henry House area. Even if we don't have the Henry House, we're going to take Matthews Hill here as our point of defense. But look at that. They're already pushing over here to Groveton. Maybe they know something we don't know. I want that ridge. I want McDougal's ridge, because that's going to let us see the rest of the battlefield. So here we go, guys. We are going to be sending our boys out, and it looks like they have the resupply being shown now. I like that a lot. Some of our forces did not get completely resupplied. Let's take Pope's force here. He's just like, there we go. I want to get on McDougal's Ridge. Yeah, that might not be something we can do. Here's what we can do. We can start like this. Go straight for Groveton with a massive attack. How's it going, James? And Jay Cool. How does this game work? Oh, it's too hard to explain right now, and the campaign is imperfect, so it just does. It just does. It's like that No Man's Sky interview. Kind of want to have like an anchor point to the army here in front, led by Schutz. Or is it Shoots? Might be Shoots. Yeah, we can't do that. That's gross. Maybe something like this. Let's make it happen. This is going to be a massive force. We're advancing on Groveton. Let's do something like this. We'll get him in the north over by Matthews Hill. And we shall begin. All right, boys. This is going to be 2nd Manassas, well, restructured and hopefully with a victory. Oh, don't tell me I left Pope up here. That means we got to reassign with him first. Got to go ahead and push forward. That's okay because we already have a force here in the front. So we'll simply continue that push. Early morning, our men are ready for a fight. Everybody's reloading. Look at that. We've got some parapets set up. We've got to push into Groveton. That's the only way we're going to grab the victory. There's also an additional Confederate force over here, which I am very concerned about. See if I can take McDowell or Hatch separately. Yeah, let's send Hatch over here. Welcome, folks. Make sure to smash that like. It's been a long time since we've done a stream here on the Agrippa Max NEC YouTube channel. We are doing a lot of streams over on our Twitch channel, though. Here we go. Moving into position, boys. Don't be afraid of victory. Oh boy, I can see why they lost here. We're going to have to set up on McDougal's Ridge, but look at that Confederate line. So I'm going to do something a little bit different here. Look at that. Let's take Shoots. I like this firing position, but I want to move forward even more than that. So kind of like right here, because we've got the woods assisting us a bit. Take Johnston. Put him over here. Steinwehr, we'll set him up in Groveton. And this guy will let him do his thing. But yeah, this is going to be interesting to get into position and engage that massive Confederate army. As soon as we get the artillery out here, I think we should start firing. So I'm actually going to go down to Groveton. Guys like Brune, etc., we can just pretty much set them up right now. Let's make that happen. I'll let him move a little bit closer, but we've got some artillery pieces here that, again, we could just set up right here. Fire at will. Could actually start targeting their artillery, but they're not quite in range yet. We're going to let the rebels attack us. I'm not going to attack at Groveton. We'll see if they make a move, unless they just start bombarding us so badly that we have no choice. They're nicely camouflaged in the woods there. Let's fast forward here, get into position. I'm kind of just looking at the Confederate front line to see if I see any movement at all. If they come down this road, for instance, down the railroad, actually, that's definitely a possibility. Most of our infantry are just now arriving at the battle. They haven't quite had time to open up on us. That being said, we are going to go down to where the artillery is, and let's try and get some shots with the artillery. Okay, nice. Artie's already firing. Beautiful. Soften them up, boys. I think I'm going to target enemy Artie. Can worry about the men a little bit later. No! Cancel that. You can see a lot of our artillery is also striking up here where the Confederates are hiding. So clearly our guys are trying to destroy that, but you can see they've actually set the Groveton take on fire. Excuse me, the Groveton Lake area on fire. We do want to take that area, though. And we're just going to pretty much shut up and wait. If they don't move, this has to be our victory, right? Maybe we can also take the Henry Hill area. But I believe we hold all of the victory locations. Should be really embarrassing for the AI if they don't attack. And if we just get an automatic victory by staying here. But there's a lot of time in the day for them to make a move. I mean, we are here early morning. Welcome to the fight, boys. Then again, the enemy artillery is very devastating. Maybe we want to actually probe their lines, send some cavalry forward, send some infantry forward. What do you guys think? What would you do here? I think we have to hold on. I mean, we hold the objective. We should just wait. Still getting in a position there. I love that those woods on the right side. I hope that that's going to be a position they try to probe, because I want to see how we actually defend here with all that cover. But man, it looks like they're just keeping their distance, just trading cannon shots at this point. Nope. Give it to them, boys. We've got plenty of artillery ourselves. This is like a true Civil War battle, in the sense that you could spend hours softening the enemy up with artillery. And that seems to be what's going on right here. I'm just going to pause the battle for a second. How's it going, guys? Bose, how you doing, man? Sometimes the armies looks like they are so slow, says James. Yeah, that is true. King of Rome, first stream. Welcome aboard. Well, if you like this stream, make sure, we don't have nearly enough people doing this. Make sure to join us here, because this is where we do, like, all of our streams. I don't think we've done a stream here on the YouTube channel in, what, maybe 3 or 4 months? It's been a long time. As you can see, the battle's indecisive, so I'm almost thinking, like, we have to make a move. Because if not, yeah, it's just going to end indecisively. But how do we do that? We'd have to charge across the Cushing's farm and try to get lucky. Irvin McDowell, you're a hero to the Union. Can you work this miracle out? I don't even think I can do that in good faith. I can't order him to do that. Let's see if Shirts... We're going to try. Let's make it happen. I'm going to send Shirts this way. We're going to send McDowell this way. Hopefully everything works out very well and we get a glorious Union victory, although more than likely this is where we get that defeat at Second Manassas. The typical defeat, I mean, of course, this is a major Confederate victory. I think besides this and, oh God, what's it called? It's not, is it Fredericksburg? It might be. Where the Confederates just killed so many Union enemy. These are very similar battles, so I'm hoping we can break their line. Let's make it happen, boys. Wait for those couriers to get to the line, of course. The person that was asking how this game works, I mean, there's so much that we still need to uncover. There's so much that's still kind of being developed. I think it's sort of a simulator of the Civil War in general. There's even a campaign, but that needs a tremendous amount of work. So right now it's mostly just Civil War battles on an operational sort of scale here. And yeah, I think it's the only game of its kind that lets you get like a real Civil War map here and test out the waters. Sort of see what you can do. Alright, let's pause, because now we're going to have to micromanage. Alright, we're facing some rebels. Look at this, 2nd Brigade. 2nd Brigade are the first firing. Keep it up, 2nd Brigade. And I'm going to bring in the cavalry here. If they charge us, we are prepared with the cavalry. But yeah, now we definitely need to start micromanaging. What is this? They're getting too close. Yeah, they're going for a charge. I'll try to get my cavalry in there. Sabers at the ready. There we go. Still getting some volley shots off. Let's push in here with the infantry. Now we need to create the fastest hornet's nest against a hornet's nest that we've ever created. See, this is the problem. Our artillery got way too close. This arty I'm going to keep here. Just continue firing at theirs. Same with this arty. Prepare to fire, boys. I'm going to get him even closer. We've got to turn the tide of this fight. Let's see if we can make that happen. Oh, I think we can get that. I think we're going to get the artillery back. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Just set up right there. Fire at will. Look at that, guys. They're running. They are running. I think now we can order our cavalry to do something a bit more useful. Just fire with those Smith carbines. And let's keep on trying to swing into the enemy line. For the Union, boys. I love the marching songs are so good. Pivot, says James Watson. Yeah, we're trying to. We're trying to pivot. Good suggestions, though, James. Good suggestions. Come on, boys. Take them on. Let's get over there on their lines. Make sure that they're not pushing on any other lines. They might be trying to take the Groveton area. Yeah, I think they are. Let's fire over here. I'll also get our infantry, the 1st Brigade, to actually defend Groveton here, officially. Let's get some cavalry up here, too. Oh, no, sorry. This is our, these are our generals. I want to keep most of our infantry here to defend against their possible attack, but I'm going to take Stale, and I'm going to put him over here in the cornfield to defend Groveton. Get over there, boys. Let's get over to the front lines. Fire. Fire at will. He's not firing. He's not firing. He's got plenty of ammo. Let's get even closer. There we go. We've got the artillery in a very nice position. We just got to pivot further and get a lot closer here. Here we go, boys. For the Union. Now we can start firing. Looks like it's going to be sabers at the ready. A charge it is. In the meantime, we're just going to keep firing with our infantry. Really try to knock their numbers down, of course. Fire. Let's get even closer with some of these infantry units, boys. We'll send this one... Oh, I wish we could get a better formation here with him. We could micromanage over here. could send out some skirmishers, but I think we're alright. I think we should just keep pushing at this point. I was worried we were going to lose that artillery. Unfortunately, we did. But look at that. Our cavalry are still doing a lot of damage. Let's push even more. Make sure we're not losing that other side here. Yep, it's still ours. Groveton is still ours. Unbelievable. And I'm just going to continue firing, trying to lower their numbers, basically, with all of this artillery. And it looks like Archer's detachment is being forced back, too. Unbelievable, guys. Can we turn the tide of this battle? I don't know. I really don't. I'm going for the charge. Let's do it. Try and support that cavalry as much as we can. Looks like that Confederate unit is still fighting. How dare they? Let's go ahead and open up on them immediately here. I thought we had destroyed them for good, but you can see that the casualties there on the ground are pretty much like both units were completely annihilated. It's just a carpet of bodies. Come on, come on. Let's get a volley off. This is where the game needs work. They're not firing. It could be because, I don't know, I guess our unit could be in the way. I don't think that's the issue, though. We'll try to go forward a little bit more. And I think we should be able to get a shot now. Let's hope so. Get a hit on Lawton's brigade. Make sure they don't return. Alright, look at that, guys. Our cavalry has forced two Confederate units to take off. I think we need to bring our cavalry in over here as well. Let's make it happen. Unbelievable by Brigadier George Bayard. He actually managed to rout 2 Confederate units. Let's pause there to reflect for a moment. What is wrong with my mouse? Good goodness. May need to unplug and plug my mouse back in. Let's see. Bayonets. Yeah, this whole battle has been bayonets, man. It's exciting, though. It is crazy. All right, boys. That infantry absolutely crushed us, so let's try to engage them. And the only reason I'm doing that charge, again, is to move faster. Finally, look at that. As soon as we turned, as soon as we decide to turn, we finally let them have a volley. It needs to be better than that, man. Tremendous damage there to the rebel army, but is it going to make a difference? And more importantly, can we still hold this area after doing damage here? Because they could, of course, try to push here and take this area. To be really safe, we should probably send one of these infantry units, like, over here to the Henry House. Let me do that. Look at that. We've got them surrounded. No wonder they're taking so much damage right now. Hoorah, boys! Look at that. Every single one of their units are charging us. It truly has come down to bayonets. Our cavalry are, of course, still in the fight. They're engaged in the fight. Let's see if Doubleday, good old Abner Doubleday, one of the coolest named guys in the whole damn war, if he can make a difference here. Gonna have him order his men to open fire. And it looks like we've also forced one of the enemy cannons to retreat. Let's keep on pushing. We're going to push with Patrick here. Watch the friendly fire. Watch the friendly fire, boys. Could try to roll up on them here and just continue to the west. Hit this area here, or we could even try and attack from this area. I think we need to try to roll up on them. Look at all of those units retreating, guys. Early, Forno. Unbelievable. We've got a bunch of enemy units retreating. The only one on our side is the Polish Krzyzewski. Great commander, by the way. Nothing against him. If he had to retreat, it's because he actually had to retreat. But look at that pile of bodies right there. We're still firing with the 1st Division artillery, trying to knock down their numbers even further. I say, why not? We gotta keep firing, though. Let's proceed forward. Start going for their guns, guys. Good work. Still very indecisive, though. But it's slightly in our favor. So again, even pulling off a minor victory here would be amazing. Continue forward. We're even going to move our artillery into place too. Alright, Shirts, you've done alright. You've done alright, old man. Fire. Knock out their guns, men. We're going to completely target that already right there. Just going to wipe him off the map. And look at that. Are the Confederates charging? Yes, they are, guys. This is crazy. Okay, that's decent AI. That's decent AI. The Confederates are charging here. We don't have much to defend. So we just need to do our best with what we've got here. It's come down to the very final part of the battle, I think. Return fire, 1st Brigade. It looks like this unit, Colts, is already returning fire. Let's make sure we've got a bunch of these guys under constant fire there. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. We don't have much to defend against. Or I should say, we don't have much to defend with. Not against. Trying to see who else we can bring over here. And I'm coming up empty. Come on, boys. Don't let them take Grovton. Oh my goodness, they're hitting buildings behind us. It's craziness here, guys. Keep it going, keep it going. Good shooting. Great shooting here. Look at them just falling apart. Jones' brigade is falling apart. Target them with Artie. Come on, target them. Gotta turn the Artie this way. Yeah, let's continue on through. Even if it means charging their artillery, that feels a lot like Pickett's charge, though. May not be such a good idea. Maybe we want to remain calm and just try and hold these areas. I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. Watch your flank. The AI's getting sneaky. It is, man. That's amazing they acted that quickly. All right. Just too many of them. Too damn many of them. That's what I like to see. Some artillery support there. That's what we really need if we want any chance of winning. Should also bring back that infantry unit that we sent all the way down here. Beardsley's unit. He can make a huge difference if he can arrive on time. Alright, let's take shirts. Yeah, we're going to have to do something pretty crazy now. Now we're going to have to just roll in. Roll in with McDowell's forces. I mean, literally charge. We're just going to have to try and fold over onto them. Hopefully it works out. Come on, McDowell. Let's go, boys. Got the black hats with us. John Gibbon can certainly hold his own. The only exception I'm going to make is the artillery. The artillery can continue just firing. Here we go, boys. Look at that. They've finally made contact with our line here. Not sure if we can stop them at this point. They've also made contact with our line over here. Unbelievably. We have sent one of them falling back. He didn't actually retreat. He just fell back a bit. A lot of rebels dead as they approached. Maybe we should go in for the charge. I'm not sure of the right course of action here. It is the Stonewall Brigade, and they are known for close combat, so I'm just going to open fire. Come on, boys. Keep up that consistent artillery shelling on Branch's brigade. And you can see there, 59 casualties. Now, he has not been in contact with any infantry units, so that's the kind of casualties you're looking at with sustained shelling like that. He's going to have to turn over here to Anderson's brigade. And it looks like he's back. Turn and fire, boys. Turn and fire. And once again, how do they get the first volley? Well, we do have a lot of issues here. A lot of different situations. There we go. That's what I want to see. That Confederate unit moving in as well. Where are those reinforcements? Well, we can't really call it reinforcements. It's just one unit. He's actually getting back quite quickly. Look at that. Come on. Love those roads, man. Sending in the black hats for some good old-fashioned action here. And there we go, moving in with against the batteries, trying to just overwhelm them, which I think is the right move here. Fire on Fields Brigade. Yeah, the Black Hats can actually start firing already. But it's all about us actually dislodging all of the enemy artillery here. We are currently charging it, but that's not enough. And look at all these enemy generals. Maybe we could get lucky and kill them. As they try to move through this this kind of massive gap here. Let's see, that should be good enough. How are we doing over here? So it is changing hands, not good, but we've got those reinforcements arriving. Fire! Push that artillery really close, but it looks like they're also falling back with their units. They're not trying to hold Groveton, so maybe they don't think they could actually win this fight, and we're also beating the Confederate unit there in close combat. Man, if we can hold Groveton, this is going to be crazy. You can see already a lot of what looks to be retreating enemy artillery here. And let's just grab our cavalry, just to make absolutely sure. Go ahead and chase him down. looking quite good for our boys right now. I'm amazed, but we're actually holding our own, although over here might be where our downfall occurs. They have broken through the line right there. In fact, if we just look at it from the map view, you can see they split our line, but we managed to hold here. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Storming through the middle. Yep, look, that's exactly what it's looking like. Please do remember, guys, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It counts for so much. And when I say comment down below, I don't mean like comment here on the chat, although that's fine. I'd love to talk with you guys. But make sure to comment in the actual comments below. YouTube loves it. They love it. Nice. There we go. First Division is firing here right on top of that unit. So we are, you know, the plan is going through. As to whether the plan can succeed, I don't know. Okay. It looks like Beardsley's arrived. Let's push up to the trees. Have that Courier shot because his orders are a lie. We in fact hold Groveton, although we might not in a few minutes here. Look at that reserve artillery. All right, here we go. Should be able to return fire. We might just have to wait for the close combat fight to end here. Wounded in action. It looks like somebody was wounded in action. Colty. That's one of our commanders for one of our infantry units, of course. No! Just cancel that. Take a look at the perspective here of McDowell's forces. So, I want to be even more aggressive with them. I want to fire at that unit. Let's see if we can't pivot here. Nice! Beautiful! It's right on the road there. Such an easy target. We'll be firing from the tree line, which will make it an even easier target. Break them, boys. Oh my goodness, look at the canister shot. Just tore gaps through their lines there. There we go. That was a withering volley. Completely broke Anderson's brigade there. Those are the kind of results we need consistently. Let's keep on rolling up on the rest of their infantry. And there we go. There's the cavalry charge. We got the cavalry charge as well. Very nice. Come on, boys. Sabers at the ready. Got to try to make a push for Groveton, but they have taken the Groveton area, and only John Beardsley is still remaining in the fight. They did push Groveton. Try to get some units up here. We need infantry, though. In the meantime, all I can do is provide some artillery support, and it looks like they've also gone for a charge here with Archer's brigade. Yeah, I'd say they broke through and accomplished their task, sort of splitting us here. It depends, though, how we do on this side. Battle's technically still in our favor. Just barely. Alright, successful cavalry charge, guys. And now we'll roll right on through here. This cavalry has lost 923 men, so they have given the ultimate sacrifice for all these epic charges here. There we go. Look at that. I hate that the Confederacy has a few units over here that can kind of harass us. Cavalry at the ready. Huzzah! We're even sending some infantry in to just complete the attack. And now let's see if we can't get some resistance to the existing Confederate infantry. Come on, boys. Battlefield right now is a nightmare to anybody on it. There's just so much fighting going on all sides here. But we are holding on barely here. We're not taking the point, unfortunately. We've got a presence there, at least. Yeah, they keep on charging. It's gotten pretty crazy at this point, I'll admit. Alright, that unit was wavering for a second there. There we go, returning fire. Did you just see all those guys drop there in the woods? They're now on the ground. That's Branch's detachment. So hopefully we can just knock down their numbers to such a point that they run. I don't know if that's actually going to occur. We'll have to wait and see. I think we can stop here too, because we can already see them. Another volley there, wow. I think Johnson has been wounded, but I believe Johnson is from the Confederate side. I don't doubt with all of these mini balls flying around, with all of this these bayonets being, you know, thrust in and out of people's chest cavities, I can see why a lot of captains and commanders are getting knocked out of the fight. Everybody target him. He's now kind of gotten out of the woods a little. No, he's still in the woods, but I think with both of these guys firing together, we can completely knock Branch out. Good shooting. Trees are not going to protect him from 1,000 shots. Now, the scary part is a few more Confederate units are arriving over here. Try to break them as quickly as possible. Looks so weird on the battlefields. We might actually be able to push on to Groveton. But I think we should just continue firing at the enemy. Specifically Stonewall Brigade. Open fire. Come on, guys, knock down those rebels, and quickly. At At least they don't seem to have a lot of men in these brigades, and just look at how many men they lost at this area. So many graycoats there. Although they're more than making up that number. Here we go. It looks like it's only 255. 155 as a matter of fact. So still a long time to go, and as you can see, that's where their infantry are actually arriving on scene. If we don't have any additional units, and I don't think we do, then this could be the end. Might be why Bull Run was such a difficult battle to win. But we'll see if our boys can repulse that final attack. I'm just not sure. That is a scary situation. So as you can see here, our guys are all clumped together. It does look like they managed to win the battle against our cavalry units. That's it. That's all our cavalry units could do. They've had enough of it, man. They won so many charges that I think that's all that McDowell's army has left to give. Might be best for us to get off the battlefield. Fire. We're still trying to take Groveton. They're finally gotten wise here, and they're actually flanking us for once. Now that's going to cause some serious casualties. Come on, shoot. A lot of inexperienced enemy units here. So maybe we could get lucky and just, you know, force them to retreat. But it's sad to see our cavalry go. I mean, they did such a good job. Up. Ooh, this is going to be a big move. Oh my goodness, look at that, guys. Major General Irving McDowell killed in action. Irvin McDowell was killed in action. Now, that would actually make a lot of people on the Union side happy. He's not exactly one of the most respected generals. Certainly one of the most important. My goodness, guys. Imagine Irvin McDowell killed in action. You guys saw it here first. We tried to reverse the conclusion at 2nd Manassas, and we ended up making it worse. I think we ended up making it worse. We'll soon see. Now, actually, that unit fell back. Let's see if we can return fire with Beardsley. He's been wounded in action. It looks like just about every commander/officer on the field is hurt. But look at that. We actually managed to take Groveton back. That's crazy. Now, all fire should be directed at that unit there. But they're obviously trying to take the unfinished railroad area here. This is all we have left. Look at that. Withering fire. That's what we need. Sure, we turned that artillery against them, didn't we? There we go. Unfortunately, we've got enemy artillery at our backs, but this is better than nothing. go, another beautiful volley. I'm hoping we break them first. Then we have a serious chance of holding the area. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh, the enemy has definitely moved in for close combat. And it looks like right now they're winning that particular fight. I'm amazed that our artillery still has rounds. That to me is crazy. Keep firing! Yeah, Confederates all the way in the back of our army. Never a good thing, of course. Look at just the bodies there in the center, guys. Both Confederate and Rebel. It's gotten pretty out of hand. Keep firing. We still got 2 infantry units, the Black Hats, and the 3rd Corps. I'm hoping that they can make a difference. I'm actually going to force the Black Hats to start firing at this unit. They're a little more in the open. Shoot at Archer's division. Love to see that commander standing behind his men. But I don't think he's going to make much of a difference. Come on now. Somebody's going to make a push for Groveton. It looks like they just did. As you can see, there's just no way we're going to get a victory there. That is for sure a defeat. I think we gave it good old college try. Does anybody know how to get into casualties lists in this game? That's what I really want to see. It looks like they're now advancing here on our artillery at Groveton 2. They saved that infantry for the final attack there, the Louisiana Brigade. I think they'll manage to break our cannons in no time. It would be nice, though, if we could knock out Stonewall Brigade and kind of hold Groveton for a little while longer, but I don't see it happening. Oh, Stonewall Brigade is wavering. They are definitely wavering. Look at that. Turn and fire over here at the Louisiana boys. No matter what, we definitely caused a lot of damage to the Confederates. But just like the usual Battle of Second Manassas, I think it's going to be a loss. Thank you so much, people that have stuck around for 53 minutes. You guys are crazy, man. This is why I almost never finish battles in this game. The save system is non-existent in this game, unfortunately. That's number one. But number two is just they take a very long time to finish. And as you can see, as you get late into the battle, it gets quite laggy. I'm going to go ahead and kind of fast forward here. I'm going to try to get Shirts to fall back. And incredibly, we're still holding Groveton. That's insanity. I'm going to try to engage the Louisiana Brigade. And the final charge here, they're going right in to attack our men. the last infantry, the Black Hats, and actually they managed to fight off one of the aggressors, but we can't hold them off forever, and there goes our army. Man, what a crazy fight. Well, that's Second Manassas for you, and it was a Confederate victory, a major Confederate victory, and absolutely no difference here whatsoever. Still a major Confederate victory. Of course, losing one of the most important generals to the Union, Irvin McDowell, killed in action. It happens to the best of us, folks. I hope you enjoyed this quite long but quite enjoyable battle. Again, yeah, this is one of those games that is currently in very early access and needs a lot of work. I'm not sure. I mean, it really depends if you like the American Civil War. It depends if you trust the developers. I currently do. I really do think that they're trying to make this the best game possible. But as you guys saw, there were definitely still quite a few issues that need to be fixed. Thanks so much, guys. Take care, and I hope you have an awesome day.